Hi guys, good morning. I don't really know how to start vlogs. That's like the hardest thing for me to do is start vlogs. I just decided today I'm going to start. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Erin. I am a 44-year-old stay-at-home mom of 3. We homeschooled and now my 2 oldest kids are now in grade 9 and 10. So I'm down here just about to get my workout done. Something I've been doing consistently now I just finished a program that was 12 weeks. Before that I did a 8-week program, and now I'm restarting the 12-week one because I loved it so much. So whatever the math is on that, like 20 weeks, something like that. It is the day after the US election. No, 2 days after. It's November 7th. And yesterday was a hard day. And as I've mentioned before in my summer vlogs, I am trying to get off of my antidepressants. And for some crazy reason, I chose the last 2 days, the US election, the day after the US election today, to completely go off. So I had weaned myself down to 10 milligrams, and now on Tuesday, I completely went off of them. So it wasn't ideal timing. I am feeling all the things. I would say I feel more, like good and bad. I get really overstimulated, I find. Like I don't find a huge difference in my mood, like depression wise, because I was feeling kind of low on the antidepressants anyway. I was feeling very tired, lack of motivation, not feeling great. So I still kind of feel like that, but now I'm overstimulated as well. So I'm hoping that it passes, and I've been taking a lot of supplements that are supposed to help. Nothing crazy, like omega-3s, magnesium, vitamin D, L-theanine, I think it's called. B vitamins, like all the vitamins that are supposed to really support mood and anxiety and keep you calm and all of that. So I'm supplementing with those as I come off of these. And once the SSRIs are kind of fully out of my system, so like a week or 2, I'm hoping to try taking, I think it's called 5-HTP, and see if that helps, because it's supposed to act like an antidepressant, but it's not. So anyway, I'm experimenting with things. Antidepressants, I'm not saying they're bad at all, but it's been, in the beginning, it felt like such a relief not to feel everything. And then it started to feel like I wasn't myself. I felt numb, which is not uncommon. So in the beginning, it felt like a lifesaver. Then I started to feel numb. I've gained like 40 pounds, and I don't know why. And we can't figure out why, other than I find the antidepressants make me a little more impulsive with buying things and eating things. I find I have less impulse control. I don't know if that's just something I've made up or what, but something has shifted. And at first, with a little bit of weight gain, I was fine. I said, I'd rather be a little overweight, but happy. And then it tipped over into the point where it was, how do I explain it? Like the mental health benefits were kind of being canceled out by the massive amount of weight gain that I had put on in a short amount of time. So anyway, for lots of reasons, I've decided to go off of them. And I am trying to do all the things, journal, write affirmations. I'm trying to hack dopamine by not looking at my phone in the morning, working out every day, getting lots of sleep, no alcohol. The only thing that is not where it needs to be is my diet. I'm still eating processed foods, eating too much food. I am trying to add more protein-dense, fiber-rich foods, but it's something that I'd really like to tweak and play with and master. Because back in 2018, I believe it was, Mike and I, if you know me, if you've been here on Instagram or whatever for a long time, we dropped 40 pounds each. It was following, it used to be Beachbody, now it's Body. So those programs I still do and love. And at the time I was drinking the Shakeology, which is also full of like adaptogens and all these kind of things that are supposed to help keep you calm, which is interesting. So anyway, I felt my absolute best in those 2 years that we were really focusing in on our health and nutrition and exercise. And I felt like I had a purpose because I was also doing the coaching part of it. And then COVID hit and it was difficult. Anyway, I'm on here to I don't know why I'm on here. And I think that's what I'm really struggling with, why I struggle to start filming vlogs, because I feel like, who am I to show up? Who am I to take up your time? Who am I to talk about these things? But I guess I just am. And the vlogs that I love just is a little snippets of everyday life and struggles and triumphs and just people being themselves. And I feel like I need this outlet, and maybe other people need my voice, my perspective, my story. Maybe they find comfort in it. Maybe. Who knows, right? I feel this pull to do it. I keep pulling back and then going back and then pulling back and then coming back. And so I feel like I should really follow my gut and just kind of start showing up. And because it gives me a feeling of purpose. It gives me an outlet of creativity and to talk about things. But yeah, anyway, I'm about to do my workout. So I've been working out for like all these weeks, and you know, I've gotten so much stronger. It's all strength training. And then for my cardio, I've just been doing walks, not daily, but almost daily. But I haven't dropped much weight. I have dropped a little bit, and I know the scale isn't the entire story, but I know I really want to I want to push myself to feel like I did again in 2018, 2019, all like I'm gonna do my workout. And then today is Mike's birthday, so I think Clementine and I are gonna walk downtown and we're going to pick up a book for him. I ordered one online, but it didn't show up. Our new delivery people with Amazon it feels a little sketchy. I've like quite a few packages have just gone missing, disappeared into the ether. So I feel like this book that I ordered him is one of those things. So I guess I'm gonna have to get a refund on it. And I found out our local bookstore has it too. So I might pick that up or a different book. We'll see. And go to the grocery store. He wants pizza tonight, homemade pizza. So I'm gonna pick up some things for that. Yeah. And we'll see what we get up to today. I guess I just need to start. And I always feel like I'm babbling. And I think I just need to show up, be boring, just keep showing up. Find my community on here because I know it exists. I cut my hair yesterday. During my workout, it was driving me crazy. So I cut about 2 inches off. And I never regret cutting it shorter. I mean, it looks like a mess right now, and my bangs we're still trying, we're still fighting. But so yeah, let's see what we get up to today. Okay, we're back from shopping. So the books I got, this one is for me, well, for us. I'm curious about this one. It's about how foods affect your mood. This is the book I got for Mike for his birthday. It's the one that I ordered, but then I realized that our local one has it. So if it does arrive, I think it's lost, but if it does arrive, I'll just return it. But I'm probably gonna get a refund on it anyway. And then this book, we listened to a podcast about this, and Clementine wanted to get it for him. It's about a guy who steals feathers from the Museum of Natural History or something to make, I think, does he do it to make fishing flies? Anyway, we thought that that would be a good one. We're gonna have Caesar salad with some homemade pizza. So we got some mushrooms, I got some avocado because I'm currently like fixated on avocado toast. We got frozen pizza dough, which I'm gonna have to put out here on the counter and hope that it thaws out in time. I usually make my own, but who has time for that? I got some pepperoni, I got some mini eggs because I'm gonna make brownies, and I'm gonna either put the brownies or these on or in the brownies or just eat them with them. Some cheese, and that's it. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to start this. We were watching Ali Abdal, I think his name is, and he was interviewing Ryan Holiday, who I've never heard of. And so I then went to look at some of his books because it was really interesting. And this is like a daily stoic, a quote and kind of lesson, and yeah. Sometimes you read these things and then you quickly forget them, but I thought a daily one would be really good. So I am going to make myself some lunch. I don't know if I'm gonna have a wrap or avocado toast because I haven't eaten anything quite yet. And then I'm going to do the dishes and tidy up and then sit down and maybe have a coffee and read my book. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys what I got at the thrift store. I found this. I thought it would be kind of cool for Poppy. She's really into the sun and moon thing. I was into it when I was in high school. It was $1. I found this nice, it's like a navy kind of linen-y texture. I just like it. Where are the knitting needles? Picked this up. I just like it for wearing like under overalls and things. This I got for Clementine. It's just a nice red cozy sweater. So I want to make a scarf and I'm looking at some yarns. So I went and got 5 millimeters, 5.5 millimeters, and 6 millimeter needles because I'm not sure what yarn I'm going to land on. And like instead of paying $6 for these, I just went and got them for like $1 at the thrift store. I picked up this book. I actually think I've read this book, but I can't remember if I still have it, and I remember really liking it. It's all about this woman who begins farming, and it's just a comforting read. And then Connect 4, the kids love playing it, but ours is broken, and you can't, and the leg always falls off of it. And this is brand new, like never been opened. Everything's still like completely together. So those were our thrift store treasures today. Ay, ay, ay. It's all about, I think it's going to be interesting. It's all about the connection between what we eat and how it affects our brains. Excuse me, I still have a tickle in my throat. We were sick for like the entire month of September and October, half of October. It was pretty fun. It was like the plague. It was ridiculous. And so I still have like this constant sort of tickle in my throat that comes up every once in a while. Anyway, I think this is going to be an interesting book. I hope that it's not a lot of fear-mongering kind of stuff, but sometimes you know what you need to eat. You just need like a reason that helps you make better choices. So I feel like I hope this is an empowering book, not a fearful book, which I think it will be. But can we just have a moment? Can we have a moment for, I want to talk about hardcover books and why are they still a thing? Why are they still considered like an elite thing? Because I actually hate them. I hate them so much. I hate them so much, especially. I think the worst of it is the dust cover. This pointless dust cover. Why? So it slips off while you're reading it, which makes it super uncomfortable. They're fragile. This one has actually plastic on the inside of it, which is weird. I've never seen that before. But like, they're fragile. Like, I'm always worried I'm gonna rip it or crunch it or whatever. So I just take it off, and then I have to keep this dust jacket somewhere. And then I have this, just this unpleasant, kind of boring book to read. And like, I like a good floppy soft cover, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to be able to like, hold it like that, lay on my side in bed while I'm reading and not have this like thing poking into my arm or into the, like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like when we were younger, I felt like hardcover was like elite. And now it's a floppy, I like a floppy book. I don't think I'm alone in that. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. But why are we still making hardcover books? Because they're so expensive and they're not comfortable to read. They look nice on your shelf, but they're not for reading. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's my rant. So I just got this book actually in the mail. It's a used copy, soft cover by Erin A. Craig, and I've never read Erin A. Craig before, except I just got The 13th Child, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I picked it up, another hard copy with a dust cover, but the actual hardcover is actually really beautiful too. So it's not like super terrible, but yeah. So The 13th Child, I'm really enjoying it. It's not something that I would normally pick up or think that I would want to read, but it's quite good. It's about a girl who's born the 13th child of a family, and she's kind of an afterthought. No one really cares for her because she's been promised to basically the god of death, and he's her godfather. And so when she's like 12 or 13, he comes for her and takes her away. And I really love like the contrast, because he's this big, looming, shadowy, dark creature, and every year on her birthday he makes her like a pink sugary cake, and he's actually very sweet, and there's like this very cozy vibes to it. Like, she has this cottage, and I don't know, it's just, I really like the contrast of that. So I'm enjoying her writing, so I thought I would pick this up because I've been looking at it for a long time because I really like the title. I think it has 2 or 3 books. This one didn't get as high a rating as the second one, so I'm hoping that overall it's a good read. So that is what I'm reading. So I like to have one fiction on the go and then kind of self-help or like nonfiction on the go. So I find I like to read the nonfiction in the morning and the fiction at night. That makes me happy. So yeah, I have a dog sleeping here. I have a dog sleeping here. We have a tin of bag balm in the background because my kid has eczema. That's another thing that I'm trying to get to the bottom of. But I wanted to share, I've kind of switched up my morning routine. Like, it's not a crazy morning routine at all. I get up, I crawl out of bed, I have a coffee, and I do, instead of looking at my phone, usually I look at my phone. Sometimes it's to do like crossword puzzles or whatever. I've been trying to just leave my phone kind of untouched in the morning. I fill out my 5-year one line a day kind of journal. I try, sometimes I'll write like big things that happen, you know, like the election in the US. Most of the time I try to keep it about things that happen but that I'm grateful for, like positive things, because I do find it's like a very convenient way to record your gratitude daily. So I do that. And then I really like this book, Pivot Year. I got it in January of this year, and I've been working my way through it, and almost every single page has something underlined in it and starred. And I felt like I kind of thought it was going to be a little woo for me, but it's actually very, I feel like it's solid advice. It's not just like manifest it and think positive thoughts and your life will be better. It's not really that. It's really about doing the work to make your life better, which I really appreciate. I like things like that. So I do that, and then I write in my journal, and it's a thing that I started probably back in like 2018. Like I said, I was like peak, like positive, best version of me in 2018, 2019. And so every day, it was a Rachel Hollis thing of writing down, like picking the main areas of your life that you want to focus on and writing like a positive affirmation about it as though you've reached your goals. So that is kind of a little bit of woo, but I do find it very calming and very positive, because otherwise I'll sit and write in my journal. Usually I only want to write in my journal when I'm feeling down or angry or upset or alone or like something sort of negative, and I kind of just blurt all that out, and sometimes I come out on the other side feeling better and hopeful, more hopeful. But I find this a really positive way to feel better for me. It works. I write it in a way that feels empowering. I find it very comforting, so I don't mind it. It takes maybe 10-15 minutes as I, you know, do things for the kids or talk to the kids or my husband or whatever, and it's nice. Then after those things are done, then I kind of will look at my phone, but by that point I don't really feel the need to like doom scroll or deep dive into it all. You know, I'll do a quick check, and then I kind of get up and start getting ready to do my workout and get changed and tidy and get the kids out the door and all that stuff. So yeah, it's definitely been a more positive way to spend my mornings. And we were watching again Ali Abdaal, I think I'm saying his name right, I hope I am. He started a new series on like hacking your dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and maybe melatonin. I could be wrong on that last one, but so he started this series, and I'm really anxious to see his video on serotonin because I'm coming off of the SSRI, so I want more natural ways to hack that and get more of it in my life. So I'm really trying to implement the things that he talked about to hack your dopamine, basically. Except I cannot bring myself to have the cold shower. He says to have like blast at the end of your shower every day, blast cold water for 30 seconds. And I just can't bring myself to do it. Maybe if it was summer, but because it's getting chillier now, I just can't do it. But maybe I'll get there. That's kind of what I've been doing to kind of support myself through this transition of getting off my antidepressants. So far it seems to be working. Today is day 3. I feel pretty level. Like I said, I've been feeling a little, what's the word? Overstimulated. I've been feeling overstimulated and easily just irked and overwhelmed by like messes and stuff, but it's interesting because I'm showing up anyway, so that's good. That feels like a positive thing, and I do find that when I lower my medication or like I'm now I'm coming off of it, I do feel like this bump in sort of creativity and motivation. So yeah, I'm just gonna be talking honestly about it. I think if I keep showing up on here and talking about it, I just want to speak honestly about my experience of being on it and coming off of it. So, but I think that's all the yapping I'm gonna do for right now. Mike is gonna be home soon. The kids are gonna be home soon. And I think it's just gonna be, I'm gonna make, like I said, brownies and pizza, and probably I feel like playing some Mario Kart, which I think will make Mike happy because he likes playing video games. We haven't played Mario Kart in a little while, so I feel like that might be fun. He said he wants to maybe just watch a movie together. So yeah, this will be another chill evening.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself.
Hi, good morning. I'm struggling to find some decent light. You can see how dark everything is. It's very kind of dark and dreary November day today, which I actually love the light in November. I love taking photos in November. I love the starkness of it. I don't know, it's weird because a lot of people hate it. But anyway, sorry, I'm struggling to, let's see if it'll track me. There we go. Okay, so yesterday was Mike's birthday and everything was fine. I felt fine most of the day. We walked down and we got the books and we, I shared all that. And then around supper time, I started to feel really like dizzy and lightheaded. So I didn't know why. It felt like low blood sugar a little bit. So I had a protein shake to try and kind of fix it, and that didn't help. It just kept getting fuzzier and weirder, and so I figure it was probably like a withdrawal symptom from the meds. But Mike came home and all of a sudden I just got so overwhelmed. He came home, I started making the pizza, I was overwhelmed, my clothes were feeling everything was just ugh. So I went and changed it to something really comfy and started making the pizza. And the pizza dough just wouldn't stretch. It wouldn't hold the shape. And I don't know what it is. The kids said I crashed out. And I kind of completely did. I threw everything down. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I need to go. I just need a minute. I need a minute. So I went outside and I sat outside on the front steps in the cold, because that's supposed to be good for you, cold. You're supposed to hang on to something cold when you're really angry or upset. But I went outside and I immediately started crying. No idea why, just felt overwhelmed. And Mike came out and he's like, you don't have to make pizza. He really wanted homemade pizza instead of bought pizza because it's different and he likes it and whatever. And I was fine with that, but, and he's like, how about we just order pizza? Because you're obviously not okay, and I'll just order pizza. And he gave me a hug and everything was fine. But then, of course, I started crying more because then I felt bad because I was ruining his birthday with my mood and my whatever. And I was feeling very broken and frustrated that I was like, the thoughts going through my head were like, am I just going to be broken forever? Do I have to live with this broken brain forever? And it all felt very hopeless and upsetting, and I had a good cry, and he held me and he ordered pizza, and I came back in and we had a little laugh and everything was fine, and I calmed down and we ended up having the pizza with the salad that I made and he wanted to watch a movie. So he loves Whiplash. It's like an older movie, but he just loves that movie for some reason. And so we watched that, and I read a little bit, and everything was fine. But it wasn't an ideal birthday evening that I wanted for him. But that's life, I guess. I didn't pick an ideal time an ideal week to go off of my medication. So anyway, oh, and I made brownies. I did make brownies at like 7:30. I ended up making brownies for him. So anyway, hoping today's a little more stable. I've got my pre-workout, my collagen. And I'm gonna get my workout done. It's upper body, which I feel fine about. And then I'm going to do all my usual tidying and stuff, but I really need to sit down and make a meal plan. We really need to go get groceries. And I don't know about anybody else, but I absolutely hate meal planning. Like, I hate it, loathe it. And I think that's the biggest reason I'm struggling with my weight, is because I just refuse to do it. I just dig my heels in, and I just find any excuse not to do it. So today I'm going to sit down and come up with some healthy meal plan ideas, make a grocery list, and that's my goal for today. Because tomorrow we're going to Peterborough. Mike ordered some weights and he wants to pick those up. And I think we'll probably go to Costco, maybe Chapters, maybe Michael's or Walmart. I'll try. I want to get some yarn. I found this simple pattern. I'm a crocheter. I can crochet pretty much anything, but knitting, I have knit in the past. I've knit like a sweater vest when Poppy was a toddler, and I have knit, but I find it so challenging for some reason. So I found this very simple long striped scarf that I want to make, and it's really cool. It's like black, half of it is black and white stripes, and then the other half is like pink and reddish pink. It might be pink and red actually, but I'm thinking I might do like a mustard color, a robin's egg blue, stripes, and then do black and white on the other half. Anyway, I want to find some yarn, but the local yarn supply is a little limited, so I couldn't find all the colors in all the same yarn and all the same weight. So that's my goal tomorrow. I want to get yarn. Anyway, I'm babbling now. I should get my workout done and get on with my day, because it's probably going to take me like the better part of the day to actually sit my ass down and make a meal plan. So wish me luck. This is honestly the best that I feel, and the most motivated that I feel all day is when I finish these workouts. I love this workout program. It's called Dig Deeper. It's on Body with Chatty. If you're, familiar with Body at all, he is usually like the king of cardio, but he's made this 12-week strength training program that is amazing. So there's like three week-long circuits, I guess you call them, and you do each one for a month, so it's 12 weeks. So I'm back at like week 1 of it, and it's all about like muscular endurance, so it's like really high reps and getting the burn and all of that. So here's the thing, like I got on the scale this morning and I'm up again. like pretty much where I started like 20 weeks ago. I've maybe lost 3 pounds. Not to say that my body composition hasn't changed, but it is frustrating because I'm at the heaviest weight that I've ever been at without being pregnant. And I cannot seem to break it. Like I'm stuck. So I'm lifting a lot heavier than I've ever lifted. It's a great program, but I can't help but feel just frustrated. I'm trying to be very accepting and body positive, but I am finding it hard. It's frustrating because I can't. It's like, it's really hard to explain. So I feel like I'm fighting something, and it might be perimenopause. I don't know. I feel like it might be something else. I feel like thyroid, we did test one number on my thyroid, but my nurse practitioner, doctor, says that because I don't really have any of the other symptoms that she was willing to do the test, but she just didn't feel that there was any reason to. So it just comes down to what I'm eating. And I feel like as I'm aging, it's a bigger struggle than it has ever been, because I look at myself and I look at how much I work out, and how is it that I'm the most active that I've ever been, and also the heaviest I've ever been. So, and it's not even like my clothes are fitting better, because they're not. It's, anyway, I'm rambling. But this is definitely the best I feel. Best part of the day is being done my workout. I always think I want to wear a cute dress. I have so many cute little flowy dresses like this, and I always envision it looking super cute over a pair of tights, maybe a sweater or a cardigan, and some like cute boots or something, and it just never seems to work. I feel like they're always a little too short. And then I have gray tights on, but it just seems, the contrast is just not right. I don't like it. I love the top of this. Like, do I wear this with like jeans? Can I wear jeans under it? This feels like a very 2010 outfit right now. I don't know how to dress myself anymore. Oh, orange. This is what I always go back to. Jeans and a shirt and a French tuck, because I just cannot leave things untucked, because nope. So, outfit of the day. There's a deer trying to get pumpkins. Let me see. Oops. Hello. What are you doing? Are you being a troublemaker? Are you being a troublemaker? You want these pumpkins, don't you? Hey? You want these pumpkins? Yeah. Hello? What are you doing? Are you sweet? I know. I don't have a problem giving them to you. Oh my God, Banjo. Do you ever stop? all my supplements that I'm taking. So I'm taking L-theanine, and then I take vitamin D, and then I take a magnesium. I take coenzyme Q10. That's just for like general heart health, I believe. I forget. I researched them all. Don't worry. I'm not a professional, so don't just take these blindly. I'm just sharing what I take. And I take 2 omega-3s, a B complex. Feels like a lot, but I don't know. It's what I'm supposed to take. So that's what I take. That's what I take to be this placid.